I will get us started here in just a second. My name's Amanda. This is Pieces of the Past live on Whatnot. We are doing a vintage live sale, and virtually everything you see right here and quite a bit of what's over here is up for grabs. I do have down here some, well, not these. These are for packing. Not that I've used them yet, but you never know. But I've got, what is it, like 300 years of kitchen collectibles. What is this one? Antique tool collectors. Early tools and equipment. Those are fun. And then some other odds and ends in here, like antiquing trip planner. Just some fun books, and then some holiday cards, some of which are like new old stock, never opened. There's a few here that are vintage cards. What are they? Hallmark. I don't know if they have a date on them though. I don't know. Linda made them though. Linda designed it. Can't remember. There's 2 or 3 in there, I think. And then there's like all these stickers and such, unused ones. Let me get the dog. He's making a racket. Go on. Go down the hall. Go on, Theodore. Come on. Go on down here. Go lay down there. You're just a big old noise maker. All right. So let's see here. Quite a bit of what is here, and I wish I could, maybe if we back up, I don't know, maybe that helps a little bit. But quite a bit of what you see there is not even in the bin. So we'll just kind of add it as we go. But why don't we start out with this little cat planter that I love. Where is he? He's up here. All right. So maybe if I flip my camera, maybe that'll help me a little bit. Okay, now let me flip all the way around. All right. So this dude here, he's a tiny little cat planter. He's made in Japan. I think he's embossed on here if you can see it there. And he's glazed white. I don't see any crazing or anything on him, but I love his eyes. He's adorable. I don't think he has any chips or cracks. I think he's pretty damage free. So anyway, we will start him at $2 and run for 30 seconds. He's just cute. Just hanging out. I'm not sure exactly what you'd plant it, maybe air plants or something, because he's kind of a small planter. But he's adorable. All right. Not today, kitty. Come take a seat, sir. All right. Let's see. I don't know. What else do we want to run? I've got a bunch of stuff up here that's not in here that we can definitely run. Let's see. Here, let's do this dude. This guy here, he is a Czech piece made in Czechoslovakia. On the bottom there, very Art Deco, that like peach orangey luster with the black trim and everything on him. I don't remember how tall he is, like 5-6 inches, something to that effect. About 6 inches tall, about 4 inches in width, but no damage, I don't think. Let me double check him. I mean, he has a little bit of paint wear, I suppose, but I don't see any chips or cracks or really even crazing on him. So we'll start him at $4. We'll run for 30 seconds. So, and welcome in, everybody. Welcome to my Whatnot live sale. Where we sell vintage, little antique I don't know, this and that, a hodgepodge, if you will. All right, let's set him here. Okay, so I don't know. Let me flip the camera again, and we'll kind of go over. I've tried to set things out for you guys, so you could sort of see them because not everything that you see here is in my bin. So if there's something that you're interested in, just let me know, and we can add it in real quick. But some of it's in there. So don't be afraid to holler out. And I apologize if you hear my floor squeaking. You know how it goes. A lot of these guys and stuff are on there, I think. So let me go in here. Let's find something. This darn floor drives me nuts. Here, let's do this little old vase pitcher. No, not pitcher. Vase thing. Oh, see if we can get it out of there. All right, so this one here is a hand-blown piece, and you can see it's got a fairly well ground pontil on the bottom. It's not going to cut you or anything, but you can definitely feel it there. And I'm assuming it's blown in mold. It's got nice crimping up along the top here. I don't know who made it. It's not signed or marked in any way, but then it's got this hand painted like gold that's patinaed florals on it there. I don't know, are those daisies or I don't know, maybe a sunflower. I don't know. Anyway, what's his diameter? He's roughly 4.5 in diameter, and he's about 4.5 tall, roughly. All right, so starting at $6, running for 30 seconds. I don't see any damage on him. I've tried to really check his crimping because you know how that hides there. But I don't see or feel anything. It looks like at one point maybe the gold went along the outside of this crimping too, but that's pretty well faded. You just see tiny little spots of it here and there. But it's definitely that older I don't know, a little more Victorian in green, olive green, I suppose. I don't know. Just going to dang everything around. All right. So if y'all see anything you want to run, just let me know. And I'll scan back over everything I have set out there here in just a second. Let's find another piece to pull in here. Here, let's do these shakers. Pin. There you go. All right. So these shakers, where are you guys? Here you are. These are cute. They've got crazing, but I think that's about the extent of their damage. You can see the bottom there. One's missing a stopper. The other one still has his stopper. I don't think they're terribly old. You know, I don't know, maybe 70s, 80s, something like that. But they've got these cute little like floral transfer under glaze here. So just cute country style shakers. So we'll start them at $1. We'll run for 30 seconds. And I want to say they're roughly 2 inches in diameter. Yeah, about 2 inches. And then about 3 inches tall on these guys. And then they're marked in the back too, like embossed back there, or debossed. But I don't know. Are they supposed to be bells? Or those, what are they? The little electrical glass pieces? I have one over here. I don't know. I don't know, because doesn't it kind of look like this? Like shape-wise? So, I don't know. Not sure where the effort was in there with the mold, but they're cool. All right, here. Let's pick you guys back up. Of course I have poor connection, whatnot. You always tell me that. All right, so let's scan around here again. And because there's a lot up here that's not listed in my bin. Some of it's on my eBay. Some of it, like this dude, he's rather I literally just brought him up from the basement. So he'll be dusted off. But He's got his little, I replaced the screw in there because the other one was not good, but everything else in there is original. Uh, and he still works, obviously. I think he's cast iron, most likely. Um, but yeah, lots of randomness. So if there's anything y'all see that you want to run, just let me know. And this is not Yadro. It's one of those, what's his name? Is it Sebastian something? If I had to guess, I'd say who did that. You know, there were like Yadro. I don't want to call them knockoffs. They were just done in the style of Yadro, but not a Yadro lady. There's some Fenton, I think that's Cabbage Rose, Amberina glass. It's cadmium, it glows. This set here does have some damage, but for decorative value, it is still really cool. This is Dugan, what is it? Dugan Diamond Cactus Leaf Ray pattern, I think is what this is. A little nappy dish. I can't remember who made this piece back here. This one's just marked USA. And then a glass there. Kansas City Chiefs, Bud Light, some terracotta, all the things. All the things. All right, so let me get in here. Let's find something else to run. Here, let's do this dude. We'll do this little guy here. Let me switch the camera back around. I'll set you guys back down. All right, so little, what is he, 5 or 6 inch face? I don't know. I think it's in my notes there, but we're still gonna do it for fun. 6 inches by, what was he, 2.5 roughly diameter. No chips or cracks. He's a cool little bud vase. I love the way like this white glass just kind of melts into the green. It doesn't glow. It's kind of got this drape mold going on here. It's got a nice smooth polished base, not signed or marked. Don't know who made it, but it's stinking cute. So we will start at $6. We're running for 30 seconds. So, and welcome in everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Memorial Weekend. Hope everybody's doing well. We've been busy, I don't know, doing yard work and things like that. So, you know, all those kinds of fun and exciting things. Let's set that guy there. All right. Let me get in here. Let's see what else. Before the show started, I noticed that there was stuff missing from the sale, and I was like, what in the world's going on? All right, let's do this guy. Like they were there, they just weren't added into the stream. I don't know where they were, so I had to go pull them in. All right, so this next piece, who was this? Imperial, I think, made this one. It's not marked, but I believe this was an Imperial piece. It's sort of a trumpeted top, if you will. But if you really look, especially towards the bottom, you can kind of see the mold pattern where it's sort of paneled. It's very subtle though. And then it's kind of, footed, if you will, there. Very nice piece of glass. No damage to it, no chips or cracks. It's about 4 inches in diameter. Oh, he's roughly 5 1/4 inch tall. So let's start him. Let's change him. Let's start him at $6, running for 30 seconds. So he's got that nice marigold iridescence here. I'm not sure the exact age on this one. I don't know. I feel like he's a little bit of an older of an Imperial piece, but I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? What else do we have? Oh, I love this planner. Let me find this guy. Let's run this dude. I'm not sure where you're at though. Let's see. Oh, boom, 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 da 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 da. Pin it, ta da. Okay, so I love this little planner. And who is he? Ruben's original Los Angeles, made in Japan. And it's just an adorable boot. He's got a little lure over here, another one here, like a woven tackle box and a cool fishing pole. And I don't know, I guess it's like a fishing boot, muck boot, something like that. Anyway, we'll start him at $2 and run for 30 seconds. I don't think he really has any damage as far as chips and cracks or anything like that. I really don't even see crazing on him. He does have like some water scaling on the inside though that I didn't really work hard to try to get off of here, but I bet a little bit of Barkeeper's Friend would probably take that right off. That would be my guess. But it's stinking adorable. All right. Where did I pick you up from, dude? Up here. There we go. All right, let me do a little scan around again. I'm trying not to make y'all sick when I do this. Ta-da. Okay. Some of what you see here is listed in the bin. Quite a bit of it is not. I just brought it up and set it on the table and figured if anybody wants to run anything that they see here, we sure will do it. Oh, this thing here, let me move this planter. This here is I think it's Tupperware. Is that who it is? Yeah, Tupperware. And let me pull it up here. So it's got its lid. Here, I got to set you guys down. Let me switch you back around. There we go. Okay, set you down for a second. So you pop, boy, it's like it was never used because it doesn't like to pop out super good. I think it goes down one more level, or maybe not. Nope, it does. Hot dog. I mean, it's a whole bowl thing going on. Heck, it might even go down one more level, but it takes a lot of strength to do it. Anyway, it's one of them old school Tupperware, collapsible bowl things. And I had it listed on Facebook Marketplace for a little while for, I don't know, $5 or $10 or something like that. And nobody ever was interested in it, which I found weird, but, cool Tupperware piece. It collapses. I mean, you can't get more stackable and convenient than that. I don't know. All right, let me switch this camera back. Okay. So you got your little, who is this? Saint Fryer, made in Germany. What was he? Hummel piece or something like that. I can't remember. Saint Tucker Fryer Tuck, something like that. Got a koala mug. Tell me that's not adorable. I think he's a more contemporary piece, but he's a like studio art piece. Got a little glass bear. He's got some Bola Conte going on here in his belly. No chips or cracks on him. I don't know if he's in. At one point, he was in my bin, but I think he got erased. And the kitty, I think, is in there. Maybe. But if anybody's interested, we can run it. Let's see. Trying to get this thing to focus a little bit. I brought out some like antique shoes. They're dusty though. Again, these are ones I just brought up from the basement. This one here is a porcelain made in Germany one. It's got paint or glaze wear, but outside of that, I don't think it really had much in the way of damage. It might have a couple flea bites here or there. Like I think there's a tiny one right there. But cool little vintage antique piece. And some other shoes and stuff. And anything that's dusty, guys, I'll clean off. This is a cool little bud vase. What is it? Lord Nelson pottery, handcrafted in England. Since when? Since 1758. So they've been around a minute. They know what they're doing. But cool little bud vase. I think he's in great condition. And these are transfer print, like little rose bouquets on him. What else we got here? Oh, I brought this up. Now he's got a little damage. You can see there he's got some cracks and stuff. I mean, they seem stable. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I would hang him from the holes there. Yeah, I would probably just leave him sitting on the table. But it's I believe, Japanese piece. I'm not entirely sure whose signature that is, but I think it's got a little age to it. It's definitely a cool little flower pot piece, decorative piece. Little left in back here, got an art glass bell, Arnell's little urn. What's this dude? Italian rooster pitcher, some bookends, a Hager vase. I think those little ramekin like cups back here, the green and maroon. I think those are Hull Otagiri sake cups. An odd horse that I don't even know where I got him anymore. And I don't know who made him or why, but I think I picked him up because, well, I don't know, horse of a different color, right? So I have no clue. He could be worth $1,000,000. I have no idea. But he's different, that's for sure. That is for sure. He is different. I have another horse plate back there. That is, there's the sticker on the back. I think it says Coronet Japan. You got your Dugan Diamond. You got some terracotta hand painted bowls here, made in Mexico. Some mid century stuff. Hager butterfly diamond shaped vase there. Oh golly, you got all kinds of doodads in here, little birds and whatnot. So if y'all see anything you want to run, just let me know. Here, I know it's a terrible picture on there because I think I did it as an add in one of the shows. Let me flip you back around, but we'll run this little cat paperweight here. So I think he's meant to look like the Fenton ones because he's very similar, but I don't believe this to be Fenton. He's clear glass. He's not signed or marked. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. I think there was some subtle differences when I was looking into him that I don't believe was, in fact, Fenton. But he's still cool. How much does he weigh? I don't remember. Let's see. He's 8 ounces, so he's a half pound. And let me find his measurements here. Let's see. He's just shy of 4 inches long, and he's about 2 inches wide. No damage to him that I know of. I don't feel any chips or cracks or any issues going on. He's just a cute little dude who wants to hold your papers or sit on your shelf. I kind of like that he's clear though. Like he could sit around like different colored fairy lights and stuff like that, you know? I think that's what I like about clear glass pieces is they're a little more versatile as far as decorative purposes. All right. Sit on down, kitty. Not today, sir. Was there any damage on this egg cup? I don't remember. Oh, he's got a small chip on this foot. But other than that, I think he was okay. Outside of the fact that he was by his lonesome, I only have the one dude. I don't know. What else do we want to run? Let me know if you guys want me to scan around here again. Welcome into the room. Here, let's do this one. Let me grab this guy off the shelf here. Did I bring my glow light up? I thought I did. Here it is. Although it's going to be extremely bright in here and probably nearly impossible to get this to work, but well, looky there. He does work. That's how bright it glows, guys. So imagine it in the pitch black. And in person, it's beautiful. I wish I had the stopper to it, guys. I really do, but I mean, shut up. It's beautiful. There's no damage to this piece, the spout or anything. It's all in great condition outside of the fact that it doesn't have a stopper. So it's the L.E. Smith Amberina, you know, like cadmium glass. I believe it's Moon and Stars, Stars and Bars. I think it's Moon and Stars is what it's called. But we'll start at $8 and run for 30 seconds. Let me turn this room light back on. But just beautiful. I think I found this at Goodwill, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that now. And I looked everywhere for his stopper. Did I start the auction? I don't know. I thought I did. If I did, I don't know. We're running it again, I guess. I don't know. But I looked everywhere for his stinking stopper and I couldn't find it. It was very sad. But since this was not damaged at all, I still felt like he was worth the, I don't know, a couple bucks or whatever they had on him. Because I love it. I come across this somewhat frequently, but I don't always see it in the Amberina. I mean, it's not like a rare piece or anything, don't get me wrong. I just, in my area, I don't tend to come across the Amberina version as often. Here, I'm going to grab these little guys. Let's pull these up. Oh my gosh, been down here. Why don't we type in mini? Let's see what pops up here. Boom. Hot diggity dog. All right, so these here are these adorable little miniature made in where? Occupy Japan. And so they're porcelain, I don't know, maybe bone china. And they've got like their little applied flowers. And I don't think there's any damage to any of them. I mean, maybe a little paint loss or something, but otherwise, I think they're both in great shape. Here's this dude, like a little Ur, and he's got these flowers here. And again, I don't think there's any damage to it. They're just adorable. And let's see. Yeah, I got them pulled up. So starting at $4, running for 30 seconds. These adorable little miniature. Like, I don't know. I always think these things would look good, you know, like in a dollhouse sort of thing, set up. What are they? Like models, you know, and things like that. I mean, of course, they look awesome on knickknack shelves and whatnot, too. So welcome in, everybody. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to run, anything you see in the bin. All right. Set you guys up here. I don't know if I added this guy in last time or not. Let me see here real quick. Okay. Let me try typing in. Come on, buddy. Cat. Nope. That's cool. We'll add him in. All right. Add. Dun, 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 dun. Take a photo. Okay. I'm going to turn us this way for a moment. I brought this up because I thought, oh, if we add anything, usually what I add is always blended in with all the other items, and it makes it a little confusing. Let's see here. That's pretty good. Okay. Add the photo. Now, bring you back this way. Okay. Category. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's see here. Antiques, vintage, blah, blah, blah. Decor, bada boom. I don't know what he is. He's a mouse cat, which is rude, I think, to say. But porcelain, and he's made in Japan. We'll just write live sale in the description. Done. Da, 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 da. I don't think he weighs much at all, but let's check him. He's about 3 ounces. Whoops. Whoa, Zers. Golly gee, if I don't do that at least once, things aren't going to go well, I suppose. All right. I think we're ready. Pin it. Hot dog. Okay. Good golly. Sorry about the knocking y'all around there for a minute. Okay, so starting at $2, running for 30 seconds. I want to say, aren't these originally pin cushions? I don't remember. And then this here, it looks like it's a chip, but it's glazed over. So I don't know, maybe they made a little bump in it during the manufacturing process, but he's glazed over. But I'm not sure what animal that is. In all honesty, he's a whatever you want him to be. He's marked Japan. He's stinking adorable, but I feel like they used to put like little pin cushions in here, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating that. That's always possible. All right, let's see here. Let's do this vase. I love this vase. Okay, so this is an art glass vase. It's hand blown and it's got, I'm trying to get it in the light right for you, a nice, smooth, polished base there. It's not signed anywhere that I can find. There's no damage to it up here on the crimping, but if you look at it, you'll notice like this side has a little more shoulder than this side on it. So it's like when they were blowing it, it's like this side kind of, I don't know, indented a little bit, if you will. So it's not damaged and it doesn't hurt the piece in any way, but something I like to point out because I think blowing glass is very difficult and things like this happen frequently. And this is something that they would say, oh, well, that's a second or a throwaway piece or something. But anyway, starting at $6, but it's beautiful and it's not damaged in any way. And it's like this really cool, very pale white swirl going on. I just really like it. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right. Where did I put you? Whoops. Ding. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's switch the camera again. And I'm going to show you guys around a little bit again because not everything here is listed. Some of it's listed on my eBay and stuff like that. There's a few things I brought up from the basement just a moment ago. So they're definitely not listed anywhere. But we've got a made in Italy rooster picture over here. Some hunting dog bookends. I don't know if it's an English pointer or Brittany or what, but I think that's a Hager tan colored vase. A plastic happy smiley face bank. We've got some sort of patriotic themed things going on here with some vintage mugs. I think they were marked USA sort of on there, but just different little transfer prints. I think there's two of this one and then one of the one I just showed you. And then there's a Virginia State one. So, and I think some of them have some crazing and stuff, but other than that, they were in good condition. You got some Lefton pieces here. I think this is Blue Ridge pottery, if I remember correctly. It says hand painted under glaze, little creamer. This here, I believe, is what did they originally call it? A relish dish or jar or something like that. I don't know. It was a jar like that. It's quite heavy. And I believe it's crystal. McCoy smiley face mug. Otagiri creamer, a horse of a different color back here, a hand painted ceramic fruit wall decor. This, well, he's technically like a little teapot, coffee pot, I suppose, but he doesn't have a lid. But he's cool, like decor wise. I don't know if he doesn't sell soon, I might just send him over to my mom's because she loves rooster stuff and she's, he very well has an antique vibe going on, so he would fit in. Let's see. Got some Fenton, Amberina, Cabbage Rose compote, a tall urn style vase there. I want to say that's made in Japan. Lenox, horse decorative plate there. It is, what is it, like in relief, hand painted, and I think the sticker on the back is Coronet Japan. I don't remember who made this one. It's marked USA on the bottom, but it's got a cool glaze. Bud Light glass with Kansas City Chiefs there, some hand painted terracotta. You got this little, what is that, like nut berry set dish here made in Japan with the geisha gals. There is some damage to it. I'd say it's more in decorative use, but not damage to the point that certainly couldn't be decorative. It's just this one has like some hairline, the big bowl has some hairline cracks on it and stuff. And of course, then there's flea bites and stuff here and there. So unfortunate, but it's otherwise still beautiful. And so I think for decorative purposes, why not? What else we got going on here? Oh, we got a blue onion made in Japan with, I don't know what the metal is. I don't know that it's necessarily iron, maybe handle. There is craisin on it, but other than that, it was damage free. And made in Czechoslovakia bell here. I need to clean it up. I brought it from the basement. Again, some of these came up from the basement. Little toilet ashtray. What was he for? He's like an advertisement. What does that say? Panhard Levasseur, something 1895. I don't know. It's probably one of those antique electric cars we're not supposed to know about. I don't know. So then you got other ashtrays here. I don't know who made this one. Kind of, I guess maybe American Bisque, just based on his feet, but I have no proof of that. Koala mug. Come on, man. Sharpen up. Okay. Got some paperweights. All kinds of shenanigans going on here. So let me find something that we can run. Trying to look for something maybe we haven't ran in a minute. So I hope everybody's doing well. Fun Saturday. I think my neighbor's been out there mowing for 2 hours or something. They must be having fun. It's fairly warm out, so I'm sure they're having a grand time. All right, let me grab this vase, this art glass vase up here. Okay, so this is a cool piece. It's like a cased glass, I guess, if you will. So the interior is the clear, and then it's cased in this like olive green color. And here's the base of it. It's not signed or marked anywhere that I've been able to find, but it is nice, smooth, and polished. I mean, it looks like a very nice piece of glass. The interior of it's also nice. Let's see if I can move my hands, arms. Maybe you can see to the bottom a little bit. But no damage to it, no chips or cracks or any issues. I don't know. Do I have his measurements in there? I don't remember. He's about roughly 6 inches wide, or I don't know, long, and he's 3.5 wide, and then about 6 inches tall. So not bad. He's a little heavy though. Let me weigh him. Yeah, he's 1 pound 6 ounces. So he's got a little weight to him. He's not going to blow over easy or anything. All right, starting at $6, running for 30 seconds. Cool art glass vase, not signed or marked, no damage. It's a cased glass. It's clear, cased in like this olive green, hand blown, smooth polished. I'd say smooth. It is smooth, but it's not smooth like flat. Base on it there. Just really cool. I like it. All right. Let's do this guy. I haven't ran this one in a minute, I don't think. Let me find him in the shop. I wonder if I type in shoe. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Let's try boot. There he is. All right. So this is, I think, a really cool one. I know we see these things all the time, guys. I get it. But I don't usually see him this pretty. And I for darn sure don't typically see him with the flowers intact. I don't think there's any damage at all, any missing petals or anything. It's this cool, like pearl iridescence, this green that fades into the pearl. I don't know. I think it's really cool. He's got his made in Japan sticker here, model number. I don't know who made him, but no damage to him. I don't think he has any flea bites or no, I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. So starting at $8, running for 30 seconds is a super cool boot vase. No need to even actually use it as a vase. It would just look cool on the shelf. Super pretty. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. All right. I wish I could have this thing sit up just a little taller. Let me maybe. This might be a catastrophe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Because I think it would be better if you guys were sitting up a little bit higher. Let's see. Do I have any actual skill to pull this off? Maybe. Maybe. All right. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. Is there a way for me to? No. Oh, there is. There we go. That's a little bit better. You guys can see a little more, I think. I don't know. You tell me. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else we got in here. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, let's run this guy. I'm honestly surprised nobody's bought this. People love owls, and Bob did a great job on this stinking mug, man. I don't think it's ever been used. I think Bob painted it and then set it in the counter. So Bob put his name on the bottom here, Bob Narotsky, and he's cute. I'm sure it's one of those, like you bought the mold and then hand painted it kind of deals. I would assume anyway. But he's got his little ears up here. I mean, does he not look like the dude from the How Many Licks Does It Take commercial? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure the capacity of it. If I had to guess, he's probably 12, 14 ounces, something like that. Starting at $2, running for 30 seconds. Hand painted ceramic mug by Bob Narotsky. And again, I don't think it's ever been used. There's no crazing, there's no damage, no stains, no signs of use anyway. But I like it. I think it's adorable. Clearly, Bob and I are alone on that. That's okay, Bob. That's okay, Bob. Somebody will love your owl mug someday. We'll find them. Here, let's stay on the owl theme. So I've got, where are you guys? These ceramic hand-painted napkin rings. Let me set you up here. That are little owls. And I think I've shown them in my last couple sales. Let me pull them all out of here. And I think just one of these guys has a teeny tiny flea bite to the bottom underside of his tail, but they otherwise are in great condition. Here, I'll just hold up one so you can see it well. But super cool. I really like them. I don't know I know this is a mold piece that people would buy and then hand paint or glaze at home, but I don't know who produced the mold. It's not marked or anything, and I can't remember for the life of me when I was originally looking up. But you got a total of 4 of them. And so here's this dude here. And is this the one? No. Which one of y'all have the flea? Must be the last one. Oh, God. And I hate to even call it a flea. Like, I hate to even bring it to your attention. It's so tiny. It's more like a flea bite to the glaze, not the ceramic. It's so tiny, but I'd feel horrible if I didn't mention it and then you got it and we're like, hey, there's a little flea bite to the glaze. All right, so starting at $4, running for 30 seconds, are these super cute little owl guys. And oh, so I guess there's two that sit to the left side and two that sit to the right side if you have them all front facing. That's fun. All right, guys. Sit you boys back down. Okay. Now let me know if you guys see anything in my bin you want to run. I don't go in any order on anything. We just randomly run things. And that's about how it goes. And then we'll scan over the table again here in a second. I've got quite a bit of stuff that is listed like in my eBay and knickknacks, but it's not in Whatnot. Or I just literally brought it up from the basement a few minutes ago. So it's not in my bin. So every so often I'm trying to scan around and show y'all. These here are adorable. I want to say I saw they were called storyteller bowls. Don't quote me on that. Certainly correct me if I'm wrong. But they're stinking adorable. I don't know. I got them at the Goodwill, y'all. What they have, a couple bucks on them. I don't even remember now, but they are just so cool. They're not glazed on the back. They're bisque. They're 3-footed. They're hand painted. And I think they call them storyteller bowls because, well, they kind of tell a story. Like these ones are more like agricultural, I think focused, but Mexican folk art. No damage to them that I'm aware of. Just, I don't know, really cool. So starting at $8 for the set of 2, running for 30 seconds. Are these awesome? Trying to get them in the light where you can see them okay. I just adore these things. I want to say they were, I don't know, 4.5 or 5 inches in diameter. Hey, listen, Linda, you won. Congratulations. Thank you. Where did I put their? Here it is. Let me put their bubble wrap back in between them. Awesome. These are adorable. I love them. Oh, my necklace is banging my glass swan. Let's see. What else? Here, let's scan the table real quick, maybe. Let me switch the camera again. Okay. So some of this is listed in there, some of it is not. You got your bunny. What is he? Like a beanie baby kind of thing? I don't know. What's it say? The Attic Treasures Collection. Europe, Canada. I don't know. Handmade in China. It's named Iris. Just adorable. No damage to it that I'm aware of. This here is like here, Iris. Take a seat over there for a minute. Bisque. This is bisque. I can't remember who made this. Party Light, maybe. But very festive, very Easter color, but you can use it any time of the year. But it's for, like a votive candle, and then you set this on top, and then it shines the moon and stars and all that out on the wall. Let me see if it was marked on the bottom. That Party Light. There you go. Party Lights. Anyway, no damage to it, no chips, cracks, or any issues. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. We can add it in there. Let's see. This planter here I still have the Goodwill sticker on it, guys. I haven't cleaned it up or anything yet. I got it just yesterday. For $2.99. And underneath here it says hand painted in Italy. It's got a couple small flea bites up around the rim, like right there. But outside of that, it looks like it's in great condition. And I thought, well, I'll throw it in the sale today, and if nobody wants it, then I'll keep it. that was my thought process there. Let's see. We got, who made this one? Imperial? Does it say? No, I don't think it's marked. Oh, down here. Yep, Imperial. There you go. What is that? What is that pattern? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. It's one of the most common stinking patterns. Anyway, it's one of their carnival glass. And I think the base glass, what is the base glass? What are you? It looks, I wouldn't say clear. It looks like it's a smoky glass, really. But anyway, I'm not sure if that's in my thing or not. Let's see. So you got some Fenton back there with the cabbage rose. Got a ceramic horse figurine back here. All kinds of stuff. If anybody sees anything they're interested in, just let me know. This little box here, let me scoot you over. This little box. So I recently sold out of here the little Demetasi spoons, but the buyer had their own box and they were just adding those spoons on to their collection. And so they told me to keep the box. And so I haven't listed this anywhere. Whoops, a daisy. But it still works. You know, it's got a little fading and scratch right there, but it still works. And so if anybody's interested. All right. Pink and yellow birds. Pink and yellow birds. Let me see here. Are we talking about these birds? Uh-oh, did I freeze? Dear golly. How do I back out of here? I don't remember now. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, am I unfrozen? Looks like it. Are these the pink and yellow birds? Yeah? Okay. Perfect. And then I'll tell you what, I have them in here as all separate, and I've been meaning to just combine them. So let me do that. I'm going to set you guys down for just a second here. And let me bring this over like that for a second. And I'll attempt to get a photo. So tell me if you want just the one. If you're interested in just this one, I'll go ahead and run just this one. Otherwise, I was thinking we could probably combine them all. So that one, and then this dude, and then this little dude. Combine? Okay, cool. Let's see here. I'm going to attempt to get a photo of it. Let me go in here and add photo, take photo. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. So dangerous. So very dangerous. Okay. But at least we'll have an idea of what was going on. Okay. Vintage decor. I'm just going to put Japan birds. Live sale. Next. Oh no, let's see here. Let me find out how much they all weigh together. I know it's not much. But just so I can try to get the shipping right. Okay, about 8 ounces. Okay. All right, save that. Okay, so we can start them at $4 for all 3 of them. Pin it. And starting auction. Dun, 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 running for 30 seconds. We have this dude. And I don't think there's any damage on it. I think everybody has some crays in, but otherwise, I don't think there's really any damage. I don't see any on that dude. And these guys, same thing, crays in, but otherwise they look good. And this dude, he's adorable. He just looks kind of lost, doesn't he? Like, all right, listen, Linda. Congratulations. Thank you. Those guys have been waiting for a new home. And I knew somebody would come along and love them. All right. Let me turn you back this way. Excuse my messy reselling room up here, guys. Let's switch this. Okay. All right. So, can you guys all still see? Okay. Do I need to move back? I'm trying to keep it where y'all can see the table a little bit at least, because I have a whole lot of shenanigans going on up here. Okay. And then, Linda, you asked on the Fenton, starting bid on the Fenton. Are you talking about this guy here, the Amberina? No, they're listed on my eBay. I mean, I could sell them on here, but the starting bid would be quite high. So this is the Fenton one you were asking about? Okay, this one is the Fenton Cabbage Rose. It is Amberina. It does, where did I, there it is. Move my light to, here. I'm sorry about the floor squeak, guys. So you can see definitely the cadmium up around the top lights up, and then his foot lights up very nicely as well. So cool piece. Starting bid on it, $8. You want to run that? All right, cool. Here, I'm going to flip it around. I thought I had a picture of it in there, but I don't know. I'll just add it in. Let me switch. Do a little switcheroo here. No, we don't want the scale in the picture. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh, I don't think the neighbor will ever stop mowing the lawn. I think they're just mowing dirt by now. Let's see, let's put compote on there. All right, live sale. Done. Next. 8. And I don't remember how much he weighs. Let me find out. All right, he's right at 1 pound, 1 ounce. So let's see here. Okay, so publish. All right, pin. Okay, and then wait, we want to go this way. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, guys, I'm hoping I'm not making anybody sick. All the flipperoo here. All right, let me grab this guy. Okay, so Fenton Cabbage Rose, Amberina Glass, Compote, starting at $8, running for 30 seconds. And let me find out, I don't remember how tall he is and stuff. He's about 6.25 inch diameter. And then he's right at about 6 inch tall. All right. Set you there, buddy. Okay, let's see what else we got going on in here. Do. What haven't we ran in a minute? I don't know. Here, let's do this little vase. Okay. Where are you, little vase? Where are you? I feel like I just had you. There it is. Cleverly hidden on the shelf. All right. No problem, no problem. I'll run it again. Let me run this guy and I'll run it again for you. All right. So this here is a made in Czechoslovakia piece, hand painted, very Art Deco. Transfer print on these guys, but then the orange and the green and stuff is hand painted. I think he has a little flea bite right there, but other than that, it looks to be in really great condition. I really don't even see crazing on it. Super cool piece. I don't remember how tall he is and stuff. Let me see. All right, so he's about 3.5 in diameter and about 5 inches wide with the handles. And then you got about 5.5 inches tall. So really neat. I love it. Starting at $6, running for 30 seconds. The neighbor has to be mowing my lawn at this point. Wow. You think they know I have a live sale going? Hopefully you guys can't hear it. Although maybe if you can, maybe it's like good ambient noise. All right, listen, Linda, congratulations. Thank you. You don't hear it? Okay, cool. Very good. Let's see here. What am I looking for? We want. Wait, nope. Wrong button. There we go. Just pushing all kinds of buttons. Okay. All right. So the Fenton Compote Amberina glows, cabbage rose, no damage to it, no chips or cracks or any issues. Starting at $8, running for 30 seconds. So welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. The clear glass cat, you betcha. All right, listen, Linda, congratulations. I love that piece. I'm honestly surprised nobody has picked up that piece of Fenton until now. It's flipping gorgeous. Where are you, kitty? Here you go. All right, so this is the little glass cat. He's a little paperweight. I weighed him earlier. I think he was 8 ounces. No chips or cracks or damage to it. I think he's meant to look like Fenton, but I don't know that he actually is Fenton. I don't think so. I think when I was originally looking up, there were just like subtle differences in the mold, but I think he's meant to look that way. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, in all honesty. Let me type in cat here and let's pull him up. All right, so starting at $2, running for 30 seconds. Hi, Theodore, what are you doing? Hi, buddy. Do you want to go swimming? We'll go in a little bit. I know. We'll go in a little bit. You've been a good boy all day. He was so upset earlier because I went out back and he was out there, yelling at people and doing his dog thing. And I got the garden hose and I was watering some plants and stuff, and he was expecting me to start filling up a pool. Oh, he is congratulations, Linda. Thank you. He is a German Shepherd, like horse mix. I don't know. They said lab. I don't know. Come here, Theodore. Let me switch the camera. Come here, buddy. That's what he is. He's just a big old demon dog. No, he's a good boy. He's definitely a good boy. He's a baby though, and he knows it. He very much knows it. He's like 120 pounds of baby. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so I had the garden hose out, and then when I didn't start filling up his pool, boy was he hot. he was out there screaming and carrying on at me. So I gotta take him swimming later. Oh, English Bulldog. My husband wants an English Bulldog so bad. He sees those videos of him like skateboarding and stuff. And so I think in his mind, he'll become a skateboarder and have a skateboarding bulldog. I don't know. I don't know how well that'll work out or not, but I think ultimately that's the goal for him. All right, so this here's an art glass bell. I'm not sure who made this. It gives me Viking vibes. I could be wrong though. It may not be Viking. What I do know is it's an art glass hand blown bell with the nice sort of a double, triple spiral going on in here, the air twist, you know. The clapper in here is like it's a little clear glass marble that's attached to the chain, and then the chain, you know how a lot of times they'll have it just like glued up in here, but this is actually like screwed into it or whatever. It's into the glass. It's a very nicely made bell. Oh yeah, yeah. Bulldogs. I know. That's what I try to tell him. I'm like, bro, they're only gonna do what they want to do. There's no getting him to do it. Like you might get lucky. You might find the one that loves it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you get to keep them until you find out and then return them. So, oh yeah, for sure. They can get very large. All right. Oh, I started the auction, running down 30 seconds, starting at $6. Super cool bell. And if anybody does know who made this bell, I feel like it's Viking, but I could be wrong. It works though. It works really well. It does its job. Sit on down there, partner. All right. Let's see what else we want to do here. What else? What else? What else? Let me know if there's anything in the bin or anything y'all want to run. I don't go in any order. I just kind of randomly pick things and we just do it. Green Eye Cat Planner. Heck yeah. Let me grab them. I love that little thing. Search. Cat. Boom. There you are. Ta-da. Okay. So there's no damage to this guy. I don't think he really has crazing either. He's just glazed whites, no chips, cracks, flea bites. It's kind of a nice lime green color face. And then he's impressed on his underside here with Japan. But he's adorable. So starting at $2, running for 30 seconds. Theodore, you're being so good. We live near the cemetery here in town. And so Memorial Day weekend, stuff like that. They're always very busy weekends, which keeps the dog. Thank you, Linda. Congratulations. Keeps the dog you know, he's in protection mode, right? He's out there yelling at everybody and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, hush because you're being rude." Trinket box, the Japan one. Okay, let me grab that. I think it was towards the top here. And let me make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Where are you, dude? Dun, dun, dun. I'm probably looking right at it. There he is. Okay. So this one here, I do want to show you, Linda, has on the inside, it has firing cracks that are glazed into, so done during production, but then he does have a little chip right here. The lid sits on it fine. You can't tell from the outside, with the lid on it. It's not sharp or anything, but I do want to point out that it does have that. So let me know if you want to still run that. All right, cool. All right. So the other thing I love about this though is it has the slip trail. Whoops, let me get it in the camera with the flowers. So it's hand painted and glazed and everything. And then the little white dots here are in relief. They're slip trail under the glaze. And then on the lid, it's matching. I mean, it's super cute. I love it. And then on the bottom is marked, what does it say? Made in Japan, Ben Rickert, I think the name was, Incorporated. So starting at $2, running for 30 seconds. So I don't know what the original intent was for it, like a little jam dish, or was it actually a trinket or jewelry dish? I'm not sure. But I thought it was adorable. Plus, I'm a sucker for, I don't know, pottery pieces in general, ceramic pieces. All right, Linda, congratulations. Thank you. All right, let me scroll through here. Here, let's do this planter. Where are you, buddy? Right here. Okay. So this one here, I think was Ardco, if I remember right. And again, he has a little bit of the white slip trail, but the florals themselves are transfer prints and then like gold stencil sort of thing going on here, hand embellished with that. Yeah, you bet. I'll run that for you. No damage to it, no chips or cracks that I'm aware of, just a little bit of fade to some of the gold up here. Interior looks good. 3-footed dude. I don't know. I really like it. So starting at $4, running for 30 seconds. He's a porcelain piece. And like I said, I think he's made by Ardco, but here's his, I guess, mold number or what have you on there. But I don't know. I've always liked the brown and gold colored ones. I think they're really good for the fall time and stuff. Well, they're good for any darn time. But fall, autumn, for sure. All right, Linda, thank you. Congratulations. All right. And then the Mexican sunflower dish. This is another one I love. He's a little bit wider than the other terracotta bowls. This one is about 6 inches in diameter, and then I think he stood about 2.5 inches tall. But I love that. Like, and they have this like silver glitter added in here. It's hand painted, and then this one has the hand painting on the like back side of it as well, and so they glazed the entire underside of it on this one as compared to the other ones that are bisque because there's no painting on this side. But he's again 3-footed, no damage to it that I found. Let me get in here and pull him up real quick. All right, so starting at $6, running for 30 seconds. Cool Mexican folk art, sunflower dish, little 3-footed bowl. I think I found all 3 of those bowls. Well, I found them on different days, the 2 red ones together and then this guy a different day. But I think I found them all at the Goodwill, and I just couldn't believe that they weren't damaged. Like, even if they arrive at the Goodwill to be donated undamaged, going through the process of making it to the shelf is always tedious. All right, Linda, thank you very much. Congratulations. Very tedious and nerve-wracking, in my opinion. But so I'm always surprised. Ooh, had to get a drink of water. All right. Little mouse on the shoe. You bet. Where did I stick that dude? Oh, I put him back up here. I'm gonna go with mouse. I mean, right? I think a mouse. And then what did they used to do? I was saying earlier, I think they used to put like pin cushions in here. I feel like I remember my grandmother having one that had a pin cushion. But maybe they are teeny tiny little planters. I don't know. But he's adorable. And he has no damage to him. There, he's pinned. He kind of looks like he's chipped right here, but that's actually glazed over. So I don't know. They must have just, I don't know, banged him or something during production. But no damage. I don't see crazing on him either. Just cool, really cute. Starting at $2, running for 30 seconds. So, and he has very little paint wear, which is surprising. Because I think the blue looks like it's even cold painted. So that's another thing. Anytime I find something that's cold painted and still has most, if not all, of the paint, like it's a little heart stopping for a second because I think most of us know that's hard to come by. All right, Linda, thank you. Congratulations. I'm guessing you're a fan of cats, Linda. All right, let's see here. What else we got going on? Here, I'm going to pull these birds that we ran earlier. Those old listings, I'm going to pull those out. That way I don't confuse myself. All right, let's do this planter. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. The dragonware plate? Yeah, for sure. Where is he? Right here. It's a saucer, really. Not a plate, but it's damage free. And the only problem is it's the only piece I have of him. I think he came extra like in an estate sale lot. And since he's damage free, I'm not going to throw him away. Like he's Victoria, China, back here, hand painted. And I love it. So somebody out there broke a saucer and is going to need one, right? Pass on it. No worries. All right, I'm going to run this planter here. I love this planter. This is marked on the bottom as Imperial and F39 Imperial USA. And so it's a light pink, and then he's embossed down here with some sort of a berry vine and a rope-like design here. He has very fine ribbing along the body here, urn style pedestal. But he's also, I don't know how well you guys can see, he's not just pink, he's also got an even lighter pink in here that is like speckled on it. So anyway, starting at $6, running for 30 seconds. Super cool urn. So Imperial was part of Hull, a division of Hull. So I love this thing. He does have a little flea bite right up here. But other than that, I think he was in great shape. All right. Set you back down here. Okay. So let me get in here. Let me find, if there's nothing anybody wants to run, if there's nothing anybody wants to run, oh my gosh, talk about a brain fart. I'll go in here and I'll pick something. and we'll run it. Oh, let's do this. I like this trinket box. I really like this trinket box. And then I'll take Theodore out to go swimming and catch his fish. We had this lady walk by with her dog yesterday, and she stops, and of course Theodore's yelling at her and telling her where to put it. But she stops and she's like, "Well, does he just like swimming in there? Because it's one of those big kid pools, the plastic with the fish on the bottom." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's trying to catch fish. He's convinced he'll get them someday." And she's like, "Oh, I hear him barking all the time." And I'm like, "Are you trying to complain? I don't care. He's loving it. He's having a time of his life. Back off, lady, with her little tiny dog by her." All right, so this is a trinket dish. It is called the Posy Shop, and I believe this is a transfer print on the top here. It's vintage. I want to say it dated to the 40s, maybe 50s, something like that. And really good shape. It's got some markings on the inside here, like manufacturer marks. It's got crazing everywhere, but outside of that, there was no damage to it, no chips or cracks or anything. It's made by who is it? Lancaster in England. There's the mark on it. But just an adorable little, I guess you'd call it a powder dish, trinket dish, whatever. So starting at $6, running for 30 seconds. And then if there's nothing anybody's interested in, I'll go let Theodore attempt to catch the fish he's never going to get. But he loves to chase. So I think this is adorable. I love the picture on there, and I feel like they made these like on plates and stuff like that too. Like I feel like the Posy Shop was a whole line of things. All right, Linda, thank you. Congratulations. All right. So let's see. Show you some more free shipping. All right, here. Let me scan the table here. Ouch. All right. Let's see. The chicken creamer. I don't know. Is he a creamer? I don't know if he's a pitcher, a what. I'm not sure. But I feel like he's probably missing his lid. He's definitely got some age to him. He's not marked. He's cold painted. Let's see on the end. Oh, you're talking about, let me grab him. Okay, you're talking about this dude here. This one here is a little pitcher. He's in good shape. He's got a couple flea bites to the glaze up on his upper bird hat here, but he's a made in Italy piece. Ceramica, made in Italy. And I can't remember how much he holds. I want to say he was like a 24 ounce or something like that. Starting bid on him, I would say probably $8. You want to run him? And then let me find out his weight too, because he does have a little bit of weight to him. What's he at? 1 pound, 3 ounces. So, yeah, that's the one thing on Whatnot. I feel like their shipping rates are a little bit higher than like if you went to my eBay and bought it. I don't know. I don't know. I try to keep it as cheap as I possibly can though, because I get it. I sure do get it. All right. Let's see here. What else? Oh, really? I've always had people complaining about the shipping cost. And so I'm like, I don't know, man. I like it costs what it costs, I guess. Like I don't make those rates. But it is what it is. I think it's crazy, but it's still it is what it is. But that's good to hear because I've always had people complain to me about the shipping rates on it. Right, right. Yep, I know. And then I thought that so like if the item weighs a pound and it's glass and you got to factor in for whatever there's going to be for packaging and stuff to make sure it safely arrives. And so I've tried on Whatnot to keep my shipping quote at, when you have to put that in when you're listing the item, I try to keep it closer to the actual weight of the item, not roughly what it would be fully packaged, because I found that that helped reduce that. Because where normally something that weighs a pound that I know is going to require a lot of packing, well, I know it's probably going to be no less than 2 pounds. But if I put it in at 2 pounds, nobody wants to bid on it, you know? So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it all out and the best way to do it and stuff. This one here, this one is an art glass hand blown vase. It's not marked. I don't know who made it. But I'm guessing it was somebody who was either learning to blow glass or just had a faux pas. So if you notice, like the shoulder on it over here is a little bit steeper. You can kind of tell it sort of indents a little bit. There's no chips or cracks or damage to it, but I would guess it was, like it sunk in when they were blowing the glass. Yeah, yeah. So, I like it. I think it's really pretty, but I like it because it also shows, I think, like, blowing glass is not easy, and to keep this whole thing straight, that's not an easy task. So, I kinda like it almost just even as an example of how difficult I think this art actually is to do. So, alright, guys, well, I'm gonna take the dog on out, I suppose. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, yeah, I know. I think maybe it makes me a sucker because I'm the idiot who will pick it up and then wind up stuck with it. But I love it because I just I don't know. Like I said, it's damage free outside of that, but I like seeing it is. It's more appreciative that way. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna look at him. He's out there trying to nap. He's being a good boy. All right, I'll take him out swimming so he can run out some energy and stuff. But I will be back on next Saturday, and I might just do I think I will at some point this week, just do a random show. So I'll try to keep you guys up to date if I do that. All right, cool. And have a good time. I'll see you later. Have a good one, guys.